Hello guys, so this is my first time ever making a video where I'm gonna show you all of my personal investments. I'm gonna show you every single stock that I own, and we're gonna talk about my performance during the last month and just talk about my portfolio in general. And in case you're new to the channel, then my name is Casper, and here we strictly talk about investing and how to reach financial freedom. So if you like investing and are on a mission to retire early, then press that subscribe button below. So overall here in September, the stocks have not performed great, and when you're looking at it from an index level, well then basically everything is down, and the S&P 500 index is down by more than 5% during the last month alone. However, even though the last month has been really bad for us investors, then is 2023 still a great year to be an investor, and the S&P 500 index is up by more than 12% year to date. And certain stocks like Nvidia are up by more than 200%. But let's have a look at my portfolio and how it has performed during the last month. When looking at my portfolio overall, then is the performance really close to that of the general market, and I'm down by 3.6% during the last month, and that is roughly $1,400. But overall, then I'm still up here in 2023 by more than $4,500. But the last month was a really heavy one for my portfolio. Right now, then is my portfolio roughly worth $37,500, which for me is really close to my all-time high that I reached a few months ago. And my all-time high is just below $40,000. But when you're looking at my return overall here in September, then my portfolio has actually done quite well, as I'm still beating the S&P 500 index. And the return that I'm getting is pretty close to that of the S&P 500 index. And there is a specific reason for that, and you will see that just in a few minutes. In September, I have also invested $700 more into the stock market, and that is about average for me. I'm basically investing between $500 to $1,500 per month, depending on how many expenses I have and so on. So this is about average. I have also received dividends here in September, and that did help soften the blow just a little bit. I received a total of $241 in dividends, and that is being reinvested straight back into the markets. I haven't sold any stocks here in September, and I don't really do that very often. I always buy stocks for the long term, and unless there are any drastic changes or really bad stock performance, then I don't really sell any of my stocks. Okay, so let's have a look at all of my different stocks, and you can see all of them right here. You can basically pause the video, take a screenshot, do whatever you want, because this is a list of all of the stocks that I own. And I'm not going to go in depth with all of them, because that is simply just going to take way too long time. You can basically see everything here. You can see how many shares of each company I have, you can see what price I bought them at, and you can see what they're worth today, and I have even listed if I've lost or gained money from the stocks. I'm going to talk about it from a bit of an overall perspective, because I've basically split my portfolio into 3 different portfolios. I have an ETF portfolio, and this is where the majority of my money goes into. This portfolio should always be at least 50% of my total portfolio. And then I have a main portfolio, and this is basically a portfolio that consists of individual stocks like Nvidia, Tesla, Novo Nordisk and so on. And then I also have a dividend portfolio, and this is the one that I'm currently growing a bit at the moment, because I want to increase the proportion from 28% to roughly 30 to 35% of my total value. And I want to do that because I've been really hooked on receiving those monthly dividend payments, and I want to receive much more of that in the future. However, overall, then I want the performance of my portfolio to be somewhat close to the performance of the S&P 500 index. And there is a specific reason for that. And that is that 9 out of 10 private investors, they don't ever beat the S&P 500 when it comes to the returns. So therefore, I want my portfolio to somewhat resemble the performance of that, as I'm basically beating 9 out of 10 investors by basically only doing that. However, I also want to receive those fat dividend payments, and that is why my portfolio is not only consisting of the S&P 500 but also of a lot of dividend stocks, and that is also why I want to increase the dividend proportion in the future. I have tried many different portfolios. I have tried only tech companies. I have tried only having the S&P 500. I've also tried only dividend companies. However, I found this mix here to be the perfect mix for me. It is giving me both the largest possible return, but also giving me high dividends, and that is exactly what I like about investing. When you're looking at this Excel sheet here, well, then you can see that I've made roughly $8,300 from investing, and that is really close to a return of 44%. You can also see that I have 3 stocks in total that I'm in minus on, and that is Exxon, Johnson & Johnson and Realty Income Corp. However, I don't plan on selling any of those, and in fact, then I just recently bought 10 more shares in Realty Income Corp. Overall, then was September not the greatest month for us investors. However, we should still remember that 2023 has been a good year for us as investors. And even though I've had a month with bad performance, then I don't plan on changing anything. I will still keep on investing every single month. I will keep on investing into the S&P 500 index, and I will keep on investing into dividend stocks. All of my investments are again long-term investments, so the performance in the short term doesn't really change much for me. That was basically all I had in today's video. If you have any comments or anything I should add or improve on, then please leave a comment about it below. As I mentioned before, then this is the first time where I'm ever doing a video like this, so please comment below what you think about it. I hope that you liked today's video. If you did, then don't forget to smash the like button below and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos like this one in the future. See you guys in the next one.